Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Mindhunter Season 1, Episode 3. Let's get into this review. Alright, so the last episode, I was trying to figure out where exactly they were trying to go because I was lost. Why are we seeing this guy with his ADT? Why are we seeing this guy with his home surveillance ADT uniform on? And they didn't build on that story. They begin Episode 3 off the same way. We see this odd ADT guy in this creeper van gazing from a distance. Okay, so obviously in a couple episodes he'll get captured or he's going to do something crazy. I get what they're doing. They're building the storyline forward. What else are they showing us? They go somewhere, they lecture, they teach, they go to a police department, and in hopes of an officer coming to them afterwards saying, hey, want to have a drink? Hey, can you take a look at this case? Hey, can I pick your brain? And we learned that can I pick your brain is not the best choice of words, right? Because they're not there, so they can't officially go do it. Interesting. We are lucky enough in episode 3 to be introduced to a new character, Dr. Wendy Carr. She is also based off of a real person. She's open, she's educated, she's embracing their methods. They're going to be able to build off of it, and she's not afraid, number one, to go after things in a different pattern, because the whole focus is, it's not just this whole who done it. I've said that a million times in other reviews. It's not this who done it, why they done it. This is who, why, what was the situation, how were they raised, how can we put it down to see how other people will do it. What's the psychology behind it? What was their behavior patterns? How were they treated throughout life? What were their triggers? What was this whole this whole sequence situation that we're seeing? Have they done it multiple times? Is there going to be... They haven't even introduced the whole point of these copycat killers yet. You know, people who just see it and they get so intrigued by it that they go after it and they repeat it. It's a lot to go off of this show. That's why I strongly believe they'll get a season 2 easily. But Dr. Wendy Carr, if you guys have taken like a victimology class, then you get it even more. Or like I said, if you're from a certain type of background, really get it. Very interesting. I'm really enjoying this show, straight up. I guess I'll talk about at this point a couple things that I really enjoyed about episode 3. Holden with his note taking. When he was with his girlfriend. Okay, first of all, they got some real nasty stuff going on, and it's like she's showing him different ways to get there, but at the same time, I still don't trust her. I don't know. That's just me. But they getting real nasty, man. They getting real freakazoids. I'm just saying. They are real freakazoids. I mean, she put the fingernail file at his neck and made him go get fingernail file at the neck for some dome. Anyway, at the girlfriend's, the TV on TV, that was so hood. So hood to have the floor model, the non-working floor model on top of the that was funny. Shepard's office, I enjoy it because it's not just usual. It's not how they're typically set up on TV shows. He has his desk, obviously, family photos, obviously, but he's got his old school speaker in there, man. He's got actual mail on his desk. The color TVs displaying the news that, hey, Dwight got captured, which was dope, man. And the cell stickers all over it. The older Sacramento Police Department station with the multiple old school units parked outside. Great shot. Dog lasagna, crazy verbiage. Elderly woman, dead dog. That was a bit much. That was crazy. And I can't believe that it wasn't the teenager. It was shocking to see it was not a teenager, that it was... Hey, they profile him good. Hey, minorities too respectful. A trashy adult did this. And then they roll up on the local trash man. And it's Dwight. House disarray. Not fully functional. It didn't even look like you could live in there. I mean, I'm just saying. Sleeping on the couch. Dishes and cabinets wide open. Make me want to go clean my kitchen right now, man. After this video, I'm going to have to stop before episode 4 and go clean. Anyway, episode 2, they said it was a teenager. Episode 3, like I said, they're saying it's this confident, immature adult. I mean, they were right. Dwight lives in this house that needs a lot of repairs. His life needed a lot of repairs, too, along the way. Holden, you don't tell a grown man that he looks good. You just don't do it. We learned a new word. At least I did. Abortion, scrape, same thing. Ooh. Gave us that Mr. Mercedes vibe of picking at his skin. It was the defensive wound, or he was picking at his skin. And it probably was a little bit of both. Either way it goes, they broke him. Either way it goes, they broke him down until they got a confession. They alley-ooped the mess out of that thing. I'm talking about throw it up from downtown, two-hand slam, spinning around 360 dunking, coming from the free throw line like, I mean, they pulled a Tracy McGrady. Do y'all remember when Tracy McGrady scored like 13 points in 30 seconds? Or it's some crazy amount of points he scored. It was definitely 13 points. I just can't remember. Got into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Good for Tracy. Go T-Mac. Anyway, they alley-ooped the mess out of that situation. And over again, going back and forth at Dwight, drilling him until they got the answer that he needed. And that's how you know the interview process went great, because the local officer fell back and he let those guys do their thing. And didn't they call him Watson and Sherlock? I loved it. That scene was one of the best ones for episode 3. They took the tires. I thought that was funny because I was worried, because if you looked in the background, it was a guy just standing off to the side of the car. And I was like, why is someone watching him? Are they about to get shot at? But no, all these other officers came out. Ed Kemper, he touched Holden's throat again. And then he kind of caressed or tapped his shoulder. Oh, that man crazy. That was weird. Reaction, motive, tempers, upbringing. Trying to figure out, why did he do that to her? Put her vocal cords in the garbage disposal though. They had pizza with a psycho. People smoking on a plane. I already said it once, but I'm just saying, the nail file to the throat and make you go downward. He buried the heads under his mother's window because she always wanted people to look up to her. A lot of little sick stuff that went on. A lot of sick stuff went on in this episode. Hopefully y'all can stomach through it and keep on trucking. I will say this. The fact that Dr. Carr is there, this episode was building up on her saying it's going to be a trio now. They're going to work together. They are all, it's like Captain Planet. They all have these different powers and they all have these different skills, and they're coming together for the greater cause of investigation at the end of the day. What did you guys think? Drop a comment below. Let's talk about episode 2. Let's talk about the comment section. We're interested in the psychology, the character growth, and the intelligence that they're showing. Dario said that shit was tight. Okay. He said that they love the possibility of them catching 2 to 3 active case killers with the possibility of sitting down with one of the most notorious ones in the future. Nice Graphic Action said, you're doing so good. No, yeah. All right, let's get to the next episode.